Business strategist going live on my phone. Hopefully you can see me and tune in and hear me okay. They've changed everything on the desktop. It looks different. You got to click different things. And I am tabling that to a later time to learn that because I want to get this message out to you today. 2 weeks ago, we were in California at Bo Easton's mastermind. And there's this exercise that he has us do called the never do again list. This thing is freeing, let me tell you. Last time we did it, I was writing a lot of housekeeping things like, I'm never going to go grocery shopping again. I'm never going to do laundry again. I'm never going to cook again because I just don't really, love doing that kind of thing. So the never do again list was very personal for me last time. Whereas this time I was looking more at our business. And the biggest thing when I really sat with this and I thought, what am I never going to do again? It was allow myself to be run with other people's demands and expectations. And it's interesting that right on that day when we were doing that was Thursday, March 12th, when this whole pandemic kind of really came into light and we really had the first inkling or idea of we're in a time of transition. We're in a time of the unknown. We're not really sure what's going on, but something is going on. And as we're now back, quarantined for 14 days, did our part, stayed home, still staying home, business is still going. We are still launching memberships and courses and websites and things are still moving. We've got our little guy who's 6. He's not going to school. He's here. He's home with us. So we're having to navigate and juggle our home, doing those things that we had on that never do again list, like cook and laundry and order groceries and, all of that stuff that we were able to have hired help with before. We're now doing all of that along with looking after our 6-year-old. And it's easy to get stuck in frustration. It's easy to get stuck in overwhelm. And that was kind of the first week last week of trying to really figure out what is this new normal. And the biggest aha that Eric and I had was timelines and deadlines need to push a little bit. We're still moving, we're still going, things are still going, but giving ourselves that grace that now it's going to take a little bit longer to maybe turn things around because something that we could be fully focused and do in an hour now might take 2 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours because we've got a little guy home with us. We've got some other stuff we have to attend to. And especially with clients, one thing we've given them is time. We've given them more time on calls, time to really dive deep with what are the goals. Hey, Tim, what are we feeling? What are you feeling? Is this still the plan? Overcoming and kind of talking people off the ledge that don't want to go forward with things and really trying to explain now is the time when people are looking for you, are looking for help, are looking for guidance, are looking for a leader, are looking for certainty. So we've given people a little bit longer time to talk, right? And to figure things out. Whereas the actual deliverables, again, are a longer timeline as well because we're navigating a lot. And I think that's what you're probably experiencing in your life. That's what a lot of your clients are experiencing. They're juggling and managing many hats, many balls, many whatever you want to call it. Right? That's the reality that we're in. We're pivoting, we're transitioning, we're trying to figure out what this new normal is. So that's the question that I want you to start journaling and kind of looking at or thinking about every day is like, what is this new normal? What are you going to create as your new normal? What boundaries are you going to put into place? Like, I could work 24/7 right now if I wanted to, right? There's an endless amount of stuff that I can do, but I shouldn't be doing that. Now is not the time to work myself to death, even though I can. Now is a time, I'm thinking, for me to go inward and really get clear with the emotions that are coming up, the reality that I am in, the things I like about the situation, the things I don't like about the situation. And those are the kinds of things that we're talking about with our clients, to saying, when this is done, what's going to change, right? What are we going to do differently? What ahas have we had? And what's going to change for you, right? And I think one big boundary for us is being available 24/7. That is a downfall that I think. Eric and I are both workaholics. My husband and I, we love the business that we do. We love serving people. We love loving on people. And having this time with Oliver, our 6-year-old, has really showed us how much we appreciate and enjoy this downtime, or this time to go ride a bike or watch a movie or do some reading and writing and science, experiments and things together. And that can't just happen on a Saturday and a Sunday. Right? We are entrepreneurs and we're able to make our own schedule, and that doesn't mean we should be working ourselves to death, even though we can. So that was a big aha that came up for me. So what is that for you? Going inward, what's going to change? What ahas came out of this? And don't try to be Superman or Superwoman. If the deadlines need to push a little bit, if you need a longer timeline to complete something because you're working in a different scenario, you're working with something different, you're doing something different, communicate that and take it. People will understand, and people will hear you out when you communicate and you express and you tell them what's going on in your reality. Because we all have different realities right now. We are working our butts off. I have friends who are laid off. I have people that are somewhere in between. I have friends that are nurses and physicians and respiratory therapists that are in the front line right now working. So everybody's reality is a little bit different, and we need to honor that. We need to honor where we're at. We need to honor where they're at. We need to communicate in this time what you need, what you can do, what's going on. And then we need to really look at, what are the gifts? What are we going to do different? What ahas came up for us in this time? So that is the message that I wanted to share with you. Hopefully you can hear me and see me, and was going to go live with the ring light and the mic and the setup and then everything. If you go into your Facebook business page, you'll see the whole live thing is completely different. They've updated it and changed it. I'm looking at my computer if you're wondering where I'm looking. So that will be on the learning list to get that sorted later. But right now, I just wanted to get this message to you. So, all right, guys, stay sane. I'm not going to say stay safe, because you are safe. Don't even let that fear in your mind that you're not safe. You are safe. Stay sane. Communicate, learn, go, do, and know that I'm in your corner. If you want more videos like this, check out my YouTube page. You can find it on www.lisapezek.com. My podcast is there, blog is there, YouTube is there. Any way that you like to digest any kind of information that I got going on, you'll find it all on my website. Have a wonderful day, stay sane, and I will talk to you soon.